All right, drivers. Grid is set, grid is locked. The next sound you hear will be the start of your GT12. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Bean getting loose. Santiago catching a little bit of Bean there, but we got Wager in that top spot. Diaz in the 2. Freighton 3. Bean 4. Santiago 5. This is race number 2. Race number 3. 21.5 touring car. Amen. You guys are up next. You should be in tech. Wager in that top spot. Diaz in the 2. Battle for that top spot through the chicane. Down the straightaway they go. It was 0.4 of a second last time by separation. They come off the straightaway through the keyhole. In front of the scoring stand, Diaz getting a little loose coming out of the keyhole. That's going to allow Wager to get a 10th on him. It's now a half a second. Diaz catching a little bit of curve through the chicane, trying to straighten that thing out as close as much as possible. As we're a minute 10 down, 4:50 left to go. Still a half a second separate top 2 cars. We got Bean in the 3, Santiago, Freighton in the 4. I'm sorry, yeah, Freighton in the 4. Santiago in the 5. .425 left to go. Wager still in that top spot now, 0.6 up on Diaz in the 2 as they cross the line. Let's make it a half a second. They are running almost identical lap times. Being in that 3 spot, he's 4 seconds back from battle for the lead. Oh, we got one through the short street. That was Diaz. That's going to put Bean up to the 2, and Wager now with a huge lead as we are 2 down, 4 to go. That's Wager now, 4.7 second lead over Bean in the 2. Diaz in the 3. Freighton 4, Santiago 5. .225 down, 3:35 left to go. Wager still in that top spot. Bean 2, Diaz 3. Battle for that second spot between Bean and Diaz as they work in front of the scoring stand. Crossing the line, 0.8 last time by, still 0.8 this time. Wager still in that top spot. Bean in that 2. Bean 3.8 trying to close that gap on Wager. Wager running a little conservative with this big lead as we are just past halfway, drivers. Diaz in that 3 spot. Diaz 0.8 back from Bean. Freighton in the 4. Santiago in the 5. Now just a half a second separate second and third down at Bean and Diaz as they work the straightaway. And we're going to be coming up on some traffic here in the next couple of laps. Your leader working traffic through the inner loop, able to get through traffic. Let's make it 3:10 separate second and third down the straightaway they go. Bean in the 2, Diaz in the 3. Bean with a little bit wider line down the straightaway.
Two minutes left.
4 down, 2 to go, drivers. Battle for that second spot down the straightaway. Being just up a little high. Diaz unable to take advantage. He takes a look on the inside there, crossing the line now. Diaz up to the 2, Bean down to the 3 as they work through the inner loop. They went 3 wide through the inner loop. Good thing it was a 12 scale, not a touring car. Now Diaz back up to that 2 spot, Bean in the 3. Bean trying to close it. Oh, Bean catching the curb and coming out of the inner loop. He got loose. That's going to allow Diaz to pull away. And Wager now with a 3.6 second advantage over Diaz in the 2 as we're a minute 10 to go. Braden in the 4, Santiago in the 5. Everybody pretty much in their own area right now. Being trying to close in on Diaz. 2.3 seconds separate second and third now, as we are 50 seconds left to go. Wager looking to lead tone to tone and take your GT12 A main win. Wager still holding on to that top spot. 30 seconds left to go. Diaz 2, Bean 3, Braden 4, Santiago 5. We are less than 10 drivers. Sean Wager down the straightaway, coming off the straightaway, working the keyhole. In front of the scoring stand, crossing the line to win your GT12 A main. Diaz across the line in the 2. Bean here coming across the line in the 3.
Mike Bean done.
We got Braden now in front of the scoring stand, crossing the line to come in that 4 spot. And
Bill Braden done.
Santiago across the line to be in the 5.
Busy Santiago done.